The world wars of the 20th century had a profound impact on public health and social policy, creating intense pressure for social change that culminated in significant improvements in housing and health, particularly after the Second World War. These changes were driven by the widespread recognition of the hardships and inequalities faced by the population during and after the wars, leading to a commitment to rebuild society in a way that would provide greater security and well-being for all citizens. Central to this transformation was the Beveridge Report, which laid the foundation for the establishment of the welfare state in Britain. The experience of the First and Second World Wars exposed deep social inequalities and the inadequate state of public health, leading to a widespread demand for change. During the wars, the poor physical condition of many recruits highlighted the extent of malnutrition, poverty, and poor living conditions, which were seen as threats to national security. The wars also demonstrated the need for collective action and state intervention in areas like healthcare, housing, and employment, as the government took on unprecedented responsibilities to manage the war effort and maintain public morale. This involvement fostered a growing belief that the state had a role to play in ensuring the well-being of its citizens, even in peacetime. The shared sacrifices of the war years also created a sense of solidarity and a desire for a more just and equitable society, leading to increased public support for social reforms. After the Second World War, the pressure for social change intensified, and the government began to implement policies aimed at improving housing and health. The war had caused widespread destruction of homes, particularly in cities like London, and the acute housing shortage became a major issue. In response, the government launched an ambitious program of building new housing, including prefabricated homes, council houses, and new towns, to provide decent living conditions for the population. These efforts were guided by the belief that good housing was essential for good health, and the new homes were designed to meet higher standards of space, sanitation, and amenities. The post-war period also saw significant improvements in public health infrastructure, including the expansion of hospitals, the introduction of free school milk and meals, and efforts to tackle infectious diseases through vaccination and improved sanitation. The drive for social change after the Second World War was given a clear direction by the Beveridge Report, published in 1942. Commissioned by the government and authored by economist William Beveridge, the report identified the 5 giants of want, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness as the main social problems that needed to be addressed to create a better society. Beveridge proposed a comprehensive system of social insurance that would provide protection against unemployment, illness, and old age, funded by contributions from workers, employers, and the state. The report also recommended the establishment of a national health service, improvements in education, and a commitment to full employment. Beveridge's vision was for a welfare state that would ensure a basic standard of living for all citizens, regardless of their circumstances. The Beveridge Report was hugely influential and received widespread public support. It provided the blueprint for the creation of the welfare state in Britain, with its principles being implemented by the Labour government elected in 1945. The National Health Service, NHS, was established in 1948, providing free healthcare at the point of use for all citizens, which was a revolutionary step in improving public health. The government also introduced a range of social security benefits, including unemployment benefits, sickness benefits, and pensions, to protect people from the financial hardships associated with unemployment, illness, and old age. These reforms were designed to provide a safety net for all citizens and to promote social equality, reflecting the desire to create a more just and inclusive society after the sacrifices of the war. In conclusion, the world wars were catalysts for significant social change, highlighting the need for improved public health, housing, and social security. The destruction and hardship of the wars created a powerful impetus for reform, leading to the establishment of the welfare state, which fundamentally transformed the relationship between the state and its citizens. The Beveridge Report was central to this transformation, providing the framework for a system that aimed to protect and improve the lives of all members of society, laying the foundations for the modern welfare state.